Hello everyone, and welcome to part 16 of Samurai Shodown Tales of the Bushido. If you were with me last time, you will know that I got to the final boss and was woefully unprepared for it. So I had to do some off-screen grinding and get myself ready for it. And I did a little test run just to make sure that everything would go smoothly. And I was able to beat the final boss, which is why you see here I have the Omake option enabled now. But let's go ahead and get started. Was right at the final boss, and away we go. All of your dreams will now meet their end. Now taste of the hatred that oozes forth from hell itself. The dark emotions have been collected to change the world, to transform it into hell itself. I need to adjust that because there's too much, like, hell itself and then hell itself again. Let it be done. Let the contract of 1,000 years past be fulfilled. I am Rashojin Mizuki, and I shall guide this aimless world unto complete ruination. Mizuki! Humans? Here in the Dark Shrine? I'm no ordinary human. I'm here to restore peace to the world in the name of... Yeah. And to kill you in the process, you psycho hose beast. I've got the spirit of a samurai. Prepare to die. Oh my, a samurai. A mighty spirit you must indeed possess to have destroyed all of my anima spells. I am so pleased that you've come. Maddeningly so, in fact. Ha 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 ha. Your life has to end by my hand. This is why my blade exists. You're dead, Mizuki. Yeah, I barely got through the fight with Mizuki last time, and then I got pretty well demolished by the final boss. You may notice a little bit of noise in the backgrounds because it's raining pretty hard here. Yeah, doing about 1,000 or so per hit is certainly a lot better than the 150 to 200 I was doing originally. Nice. But now she's powered up. But in the course of my level gaining, I also managed to get a hold of a whole bunch of mega herbs, and also got some money and got, I maxed out everyone's sword level, at least as far as I could tell. It got up to 20. And this is the thing that turns everybody into pigs. And it's still really dangerous. But I'm far better equipped to handle everything this time. Yes, this again, but yeah, I'm in much better shape. Plus, I'm when I'm hitting her, I'm doing far more damage than I was previously. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and... There. It's not nearly enough damage for the amount of SP I'm spending on it. It's not going to be as bad as it was, let's put it that way. Yeah, I should be able to... Yeah, 'cause I mean, she's already down to 1/3 of her health, so... Because for whatever reason, the replica attack is very effective. And I also earned a few new moves, like I got Galford's Shotgun Dog, which does... he finally has a move that will attack everything on screen, which is useful. It's like, as bad as that is, it's survivable, whereas before it was not. Decidedly not so. It was actually taking a little longer than it did the last time I tried, because I went into it with my cheap shot. Oh, yeah, Helmwater's going down because she gets a, unless she does a physical attack. Nope. Oh, dodged it. Nice. But yeah, I came into it almost, like with my pal almost maxed out. So as soon as I took a little bit of damage, everyone got maxed out. So that was very effective. And it's kind of like what you talk about in your speed running RNG. It also, a lot of it also comes down to what moves she uses. If she does a bunch of physical attacks, it's a lot easier to take her out than if she keeps doing the moves that that hit everyone at the same time. Now this will probably take her out. Yep. Ah, damn you! How could I be defeated by mere humans? No, no, this cannot be! Damn you! Damn all you humans! Damn you all to hell! Anyway. You've done well in defeating me. Bizuki! Ah! Impossible! You'll pay for this, miserable cretins! This is where it ends. My life has led me to this moment. When I kill you. That's it, Rayon. Let's finish this for good. And justice. And stuff. You are already in hell. You can never hope to defeat me. What do you mean? Ha ha! The bells have collected so much death and despair. Even from the demons you have so mercilessly slaughtered. As I expected. Remember how many you have killed? Hear now their cries of pain and torment. Die! Oof, ow, oof, 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 ow, ow. I've been waiting for you, Galford. My prayers, your very soul, to possess such kindness in the midst of such strength. I knew this day would come. I have waited 200 years. Thank you so much. I only wish I could repay you. Incredible! Yeah! Incroyable! But it's magnificent. Is this spirit yours, humans? How can it still keep growing so? It would make a suitable offering to my Dark Lord. No one here gets out alive. Break on through to the other side. I don't think that's the same song. Your Dark Lord? What are you talking about? Ah, hatred, despair, terror! You could never understand, but I recall that hateful day. The darkness that enfolded me as a child. 1,000 years passed, a contract. I was weak, and it held me close and made me feel safe. Evil imprisoned in darkness. The Dark Lord Ambrosia. Silence! Just accept your fate, creature. Ha 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 ha. Now, foolish humans, observe a spirit's final moments in this world. Yeah, they're like faces and arms and all kinds of stuff, and and eyes and mouths and all kinds of stuff in that sprite. It's weird. But yeah, if you look close at the top here at this boss, you'll see the corpse of Mizuki on it. What is this? Is this hell? You see her body like splayed out at the top there with the spines through it. Like her, you can actually her face and her hair and everything are visible on there, but I don't think you ever actually get a chance to see it in the game. Oh yeah, I got a lot more mega herbs just from the course of. Oh yeah, yeah. That's when they do that. That's the most dangerous thing they do, because when they pull out the tentacle like that, because it can do a boatload of damage to everybody. But yeah, I wound up getting a lot of mega herbs just as item drops from the enemies I was fighting. Hey, now, Haomaru is powered up. I also got a few Mega Sakes, which, restore everyone's SP. Galford is dizzy. That's no good. I also got Udeon's last projectile move, which basically she just tosses out, she tosses out one projectile at each enemy, and in succession. POW, it halves your damage and it halves the damage you take, doubles the damage you put out, and also enables your super move. It's like here. There's there's Haomaru's super move that I'm not going to do right now because it's a waste of, it's actually a waste of the POW because it drains the POW immediately, and you're actually better off using some of your weaker moves. Like so. Okay. Ow. Yeah. Let's see, there's a yeah. Helmut still, or I hate to do it, but actually, you know what? He's still powered up. I can afford for Rayon to drop because I have stuff to bring her back, but I don't know if I don't know if I can spare the. I can't afford to lose all of the damage that I can do from that one attack. Yep. But oh no. Ah! Seriously? Ugh. I should have saved a state right before the dam. I did beat this earlier. Alright. I mean, it's still a challenge. And unfortunately you can't just skip over this. They, blah 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 blah. I've already acted it out twice, I'm not going to do it again. Well, I mean, to be fair, at least it's a final boss that's a challenge, not like a lot of a lot of games like the in Final Fantasy where in many cases the final boss is just like, okay, you can almost just kind of waltz your way through it. So I mean, I can't complain too much. The final boss is supposed to be the biggest challenge in the game, and in this case it really is. You just have to be really careful. I probably made a mistake in going ahead with that move for Haomaru instead of just sucking it up and using a healing item. I just have to be more conservative next time. Also did a little bit more editing and for the menus, and all Galford stuff it looks exactly like it should. Although I'm still not satisfied with the font. Ouch. Probably worth my time to use a caltrop on Ambrosia to reduce defense for everybody. Well, reduce defense for all enemies. I've kind of, I can't really argue that the newer RPGs are boring because I haven't really been into RPGs in a long time. The last JRPG, like out of a series that I really got into, was Final Fantasy X too. And like I was telling a friend of mine that the story is pretty much garbage, but but the combat in the game is the most fun I've ever had in that series. So that's the only Final Fantasy game that I think I've ever gone to the trouble to to fight all the optional bosses and do all the extra stuff, just because I had so much fun with the combat. opinion, and I was never a huge fan of Final Fantasy X. Yeah, sometimes I'll get like double damage out of that replica attack, and I don't really know the story. You know, I don't know the particulars as to why that happens. Yeah, that's the thing about Mizuki. Her moves are... She uses, like, her normal attacks are dark focused, but that, that Heaven and Earth Nesting Evil is fire based. I played Final Fantasy 13 for about 15 hours, and I got so friggin' bored with it. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh. No! But yeah, I mean, it's just in Final Fantasy 13 the writing was just so bad, just where it demands that you spend all this time looking at summaries and stuff instead of actually playing the game just to figure out what the hell's going on, and it's just badly written all around. Although I will say the one thing I didn't have the problem with Vanille that most people seem to. I didn't find her annoying or anything. She's like, okay, she's just kind of there. Alright, this should, if I... Hopefully this will take her out. Yep. Yeah, Galford's level 50 at the moment. If I wanted to spend some more time grinding, I probably could. But, you know, I didn't really feel like it, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of odd because Rayon is like five levels behind Galford there. I think she's only like 45, and Halmar's like 46 or 47. So like the only one that has a completely full set of special moves and everything is Galford. Alright, yeah, let me go ahead and save this here. Actually, I'll wait until after this cinema's done, so that if I get killed again, I can just resume there. Yes, it's cheating, and no, I don't care. I don't think people want to keep watching me redo this. Die. Okay, and away we go again. And again, splorch, a little bit of Akira there going. Okay. Yeah, and I found out what the benefit is of the Galford's dog attacks. They have the none element set up, so that basically means that no matter what something's elemental affinity is, it won't actually do it won't actually take off much of its damage. It won't reduce much of the damage. Ambrosia's defense down. Yes, I did die against the final boss. And you should pay more attention. This is the nasty one. Ouch. Yeah, Poppy's been kind of underused this entire time, and then now's her time to shine. Because she does really good damage here. Glorp. And plus the using that Caltrip lowered everyone's damage, which helped. Oh, you missed. But yeah, as soon as you can get one or two of those things defeated, one or two of those polyps, then the fight becomes much simpler to deal with. It's just a matter of staying alive until you can make that happen. It's kind of a bastardly way to design a final boss. You know, it's like you have an element system and then you have a final boss that can make use of all elements, you know. Or at least most of them. Yeah, and Ambrosia has a super move, and it is powered up right now, so the super move does a lot of friggin' damage. Ah shit, Damon's confused. Not good. Okay. That's the nasty move. So, I'm going to use Galford to take another good shot here. And then once Halmaru, good. These are much less dangerous than the. Ugh. Okay, I spoke too soon. Okay. But yeah, well, hypothetically they're less dangerous because they only hit one enemy, or you know, one of your people. But yeah. Damn. And confused. Shit on me. I did much better than my test run of this. This is the super move, and it does a lot of damage to everyone. Yeah, so Helmutter's out again. This is the real challenge here. He's not really. I mean, it's not that it's that poorly balanced so much as it just, oh damn. Damn it. See, the problem is it's easy to fall into a pattern where you're constantly trying to recover from damage that's done to you, and you know, and as you can see, that's what I keep winding up doing, and I'm not getting a chance to do damage. Once I can get one or two of those things taken out, it'll be a lot simpler if I can just get these things to miss instead of doing that. I don't have anything to cure curse. Great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use that then. Yeah, I can't use techniques. I was doing so much better my first time through. Just miss. Okay, or block, that works too. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's more what I wanted to see.
Go!
Yeah, this is not an easy fight. No two ways about it. Oh, and Ambrosia's swing and a miss. Actually, since he's cursed, I'm going to go ahead and have him heal everybody just to be extra safe. Okay, that I can handle. It's not pretty, but I can handle it. On Puppy. Go, Puppy!
Go, Puppy!
There we go. Now things will get a lot easier, because two of those things are down. Or no, almost. Okay, now two of them are down. I can't rest on my laurels, but I still have to be careful. But I don't have 5 enemies that using massively powerful attacks on me at the same time. Yeah, and plus, if you can keep Galford going until he's powed up. Yeah, Ambrosia is not to be, is not to be trifled with. But yeah, okay, now I'm in pretty good shape here. Yeah, the game doesn't, screw around with letting you get a bunch of Mega Herbs because you're gonna friggin' need them. Yeah, I know, Mega Herb is pretty much the greatest thing ever. Haha, you missed. Okay, Poppy, do your thing.
Go, Poppy.
Aw, I missed Ambrosia there. Yeah, and now with those 4 things gone, this fight is much, is much less of a threat. Because it's Ambrosia's the Ambrosia itself, its only attacks are really the its only attacks are a physical one and its super, and its super's really friggin' dangerous. But let's.
Yeah.
Ah, how did I miss? There's always a miss chance. Yeah, see now Hawamaru's powered up, and his next move will do a lot of damage. Yeah, see? Yeah, no, huge meat thing, he misses. But yeah, I mean, I don't. It would take some major screw up on my part to get killed at this point, I think. Now, having said that, I'm probably like jinxing myself, but I don't really believe in that sort of thing. Yeah, this should take care of it. Blurg. It didn't, you would think, like, after Poseidon, they gave it the big, Neo Geo sprite compression looking ending, and Ambrosia just winks out. So long as fear dwells in the hearts of men, I live. Wherever evil exists, Mum-Ra lives. The PAL moves are basically just the same things from the Samurai Shodown 3 and 4. That was some fine training, no doubt. Mum-Ra, yes, although it's M-U-M-M-R-A. Thank you very much, sir. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tired, though. Yeah, you got killed a few times. Nice work, you two. Thanks for your support. Hey, a rainbow. Now there's a sight for sore eyes. Don't sass me. It's really over. Yeah. Still, what the hell was that thing? Humanity's fear, despair, death, and the demon's resentment and hatred all made flesh. The legendary Dark Lord Ambrosia. That may indeed have been what you faced. Yeah, it said so in the combat status. Master Nicotine, are you all right? Well, I certainly won't be taken out that easy. Ho, 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 ho. Well, thank God for that. So what'll you do now, Rayon? Well, I've lived my whole life for defeating Mizuki. Now that it's done, I don't know what to do next. Now, none of that. Now's the perfect time to cut loose. Especially you, you know. Every woman deserves a nice, passionate love affair. No, no, no. Rayon's a samurai, fighting for justice. No man would be worthy of her, Master Nicotine. You shouldn't make bad jokes. Ho 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 ho. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, Genjiro is a selectable character. He also makes an appearance if you're playing as Haomaru. He appears at least one or two times. I must commend you, Galford. You've all done a fine job. In fact, you saved the world. Now, shall we be off? Okay then. Yeah, I mean, playing as Genjiro is essentially hard mode because you only get to have, in the first chapter you can only play by himself, and in the second chapter you just have Rayon. Although Genjiro is far and away the most powerful character, as a, kind of to counteract that aspect of it. Yeah, that little closing monologue, it's poorly mixed, and it's very hard for me to pick out what she's actually saying over the music. I think I managed to get a transcription of it somewhere. Yeah, here you get your little coda scene. She puts back the bell. Yeah, and that's the end of the game. If you've played through both chapters, then you get a special, a big fancy closing sequence. And the only reason you don't see that in this is because when I played on the first chapter, I played in a different emulator. So as far as this emulator knows, I've only played through the second chapter. But either way, I still unlocked the Omake, which is the bonus section, and this is something exclusive to, this was the Neo Geo CD version's exclusive. So I'm going to play through some of this and let you guys see what it's like. And it's fully translated as well. I remember something about a demon. What was that? I don't understand, but I have to look around, I think. There must be a clue somewhere here in Kyo. This is essentially what's left of the chapter that they were originally going to set up for Samurai Shodown 3. They just kind of repurposed it into the bonus stuff. Hey, you! I have to keep searching. Hey! Smack. Ow! That hurt. You are searching for something, are you not? How did you know? Ho ho ho! You know plenty of things once you get to be my age. My name is Caffeine Nicotine. A priest, as you can tell. I'm Hisame Shizumaru. I'm searching for a demon. A demon, eh? It's too bad that the entire cast doesn't get portraits like that and in the rest of the game. I mean, I like the little icon portraits, they look neat, but I've heard rumors about Kyo, so I thought I'd come here. Would you happen to know anything, Mr. Nicotine? I don't know if your demon has anything to do with the recent disasters, but I do know a few things. That said, I need to ask you a few questions. Your answers will determine the path you take. Well then, shall we begin? First, this demon of yours. Do you believe it to be involved with the recent disasters? Yeah, and the way that the bonus section plays out depends on how you answer these questions. So it's worthwhile to go through it a few times. And what will you do with this demon when you find it? Kill it or talk to it? Well, let's do talk to it. So I think there's 6 or 7 possible endings to the... Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Oh no! That's weird. Oh, that's not supposed to happen at all. But yeah, there's... Damn it, Moonspeak. But yeah, actually most people thought Shizumaru was a girl. I mean, Maru is a masculine name suffix, but also it was one of the reasons that when they edited his sprite for Samurai Shodown 4, they actually opened up his shirt a little bit to expose his chest. Shizumaru is the protagonist of Samurai Shodown 3. I wonder... Okay. Hang on a second. I'm going to reset and see if anything changes if I select a different option. I remember blah 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 blah. Well, Shizumaru he's a kid, he's a young boy. He's like 13 or 14, I think. So he's short, and Nicotine is the wizened old man. He's shrunk. Nope, damn it. Well, crap. Okay, then I guess I'll just run around a little bit. I would like to translate the omake on the front, just change it to bonus, but I don't know, or yeah, extra or special or bonus or whatever. I'd probably stick with extra or bonus just because it's the same number of characters. But yeah, you see there, you got Duck King from Fatal Fury. And this sequence, the bonus stuff just has a bunch of stuff like cameos of characters from other games. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some peeking around and see if I can find why this particular part isn't translated like it should be. All right, so I guess that's gonna make this a much shorter episode. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's King Lion from the Savage Rain and Super Tag Battle. Fun Mokushiroku. Yeah. Yeah, apparently it's still got the old Japanese file in there. And there's Omega Rugal from King of Fighters with a spring head, spring for a neck. That was Kim Kapwan from King of Fighters and Fatal Fury. But yeah, Shizumaru, he fights with an umbrella, which is, that's actually his primary weapon, and it does a whole hell of a lot of damage in Samurai Shodown 3. Okay. I don't know what the deal is with that. That's really aggravating that for whatever reason that this doesn't show up as translated. Oh, look, it's Kyo. Or no, that's not Kyo. It's Iori. Okay, why is that translated? Get lost. That's really strange. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some digging, I guess. Or wait, let me see. Okay, it's all part of the, well, I didn't bother talking to Cham Cham because I wasn't expecting anything to be translated. I only talked to Iori there because of the portrait that I knew was gonna come up. So, yeah, this is really strange. Okay, Cham Cham has a portrait there too. Forgot about that. I confess I don't pay much attention to Cham Cham. She's not a character I particularly like. Oh, it's Athena. No, this third, this bonus chapter doesn't have any combat. It's all just interactions and little special bonus scenes and stuff. Well, yeah, the gang of chimps thing is kind of funny, but the problem is I don't really care for the cute little girl characters. I just find them extremely irritating. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's fan service for SNK fans. I mean, it's not an unreasonable assumption that if you're playing through this, then you will be, something of a dedicated fan of the series. But as far as the cute little girl characters go, Cham Cham is better than most. I will admit that. Even though she's not really to my tastes. Yeah, that AC, that's just like the dot, because this is the geisha house, and Shizumaru's not about to go in there. He's a little too big on propriety, I guess. Okay, there's Kyo, dressed up in his father's outfit. But yeah, I mean, and it's basically, if you go through this, and it's going to be impossible for me to do this because I don't know what anything says. And though I'm still boggling over why that one little bit was translated and nothing else was. Sorry, I'm just, it's Yuri Sakazaki from Art of Fighting and King of Fighters. But yeah, basically it's a bunch of little scenarios that you play through. Yeah, and that's Ryo Sakazaki from the same. And you can wind up with 6 or 7 different endings. Yeah, see it. Yeah, Mr. Big, with trying to take away Yuri Sakazaki like he did in the original Art of Fighting. It's just a bunch of references and stuff all put in one place for fans of the series. But this isn't going to be all that interesting since I can't really show you what any of it says, other than just the "ooh, look at that sprite" or look at that portrait. But oh, it's Kazuki and Sogetsu from Samurai Shodown 4. But I will do some tinkering around and see if I can figure out what the deal is here. And if I can, I will put up another video that's just dedicated to this. What did Ukyo say when? Yeah, it's kind of a shame. I mean, they made those large portraits for all of the major characters in the game, but they they didn't do anything beyond that. Well, that's entirely possible that Ukyo just coughed on me because he's, you know, if I were to describe Ukyo in one word, it would be taciturn. But regardless, I mean that basically covers the the primary content of the game, the first and second chapter. And so if you've watched the whole thing, you've seen the entire story. But I will do some. Like I said, I will mess around and see if I can find what the problem is here, and if I can, I'll put up a video of myself playing through it because I know I've played through it before. So it's just something in this particular version of the beta. But anyway, I think I'm going to bring this episode to a close there, and I appreciate everyone who stuck it out with me. Once I can figure this out, I will do an extra episode, and I'll probably add a few little tidbits here and there that'll go up on my YouTube channel as I figure out some of the issues and like with the combat menus and stuff, just to show the progress that's being made. Yes, the same. Yeah, I do have a YouTube. It's the same channel name, Moria Mug. And I've been putting all these up there as well. So, anyway, alright, that's going to be it for tonight, and you guys have a great one, and I appreciate it. See you next time.